Okay. Doing Jeff's $1 million thread, and I know that I don't have as many records as those guys. So I just picked some of the ones, just a couple of the ones that I either spent the most money on, or are the most valuable, or both. Well, first I would like to say to Jeff, thank you very much for this. Yeah, I had a chance to listen to this today. I said I was going to listen to it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to, or not to listen to the whole thing. But I did listen to it today, and sounds really corny, but it was splendid. I mean, it was really, really good. And being a guitar player, you know, this is a very cool record to me, because these guys, two guys that I'd never heard of, you know, Philip Catherine or Larry Coryell, and wow, I'll be telling people about them, that's for sure. But yeah, very cool, Jeff. Thank you very much. And that contest, I know that. Here's the way I got those answers right here. I'm a big Who fan. It's a great documentary. If anybody's, you know, thinking about checking it out. But yeah, again, thanks again, Jeff. And this right here, I just wanted to say, you know, this little bitty note, you know, Zach, enjoy the LP, keep the vinyl spinning, best wishes, Jeff. You know, you didn't have to do that, but you did, and it, you know, that like made my day. Your little Jeff character, I absolutely love that. And your little keep the vinyl spinning thing, that was very cool, Jeff. That, like I said, you didn't have to do that. I mean, you could have just put that in the mail and shipped it off to me, and that could have been it. But you took the you know, 20 seconds or whatever it is to write this little note out, and you know, made my day. Very cool. Thank you, Jeff. First, I'll start off with Rick Danko, self-titled album. He was the bass player in the band, and with Bob Dylan, when the band was with Bob Dylan. I don't remember how much I spent on this. Got it on eBay. It wasn't a bunch of money, but yeah. Sip the Wine on this album, it's a song. Oh, his voice just sounds phenomenal on that song. This one is an original 1971 pressing of John Lennon's Imagine. My buddy actually bought this for me because we were in the record store, and I didn't know how much records were. And this was, you know, this was like 2006, so, you know, or whatever, around then I was like 14, 15, 16 years old. And so I brought like a couple, you know, not much money to the thing, and there were a bunch of records that I wanted. And I didn't realize that some of the ones that I wanted were a little bit more expensive, and so he said, oh man, I'll get it for you. And so, thanks, Jake. John Lennon's Imagine. Very cool. Great record. One of my favorite musicians of all time. One of my favorite sort of heroes. Yeah, great album. The next, this is, these next two, I'm not sure how much I'm bad at remembering how much I spend on stuff, because that's just not something I think about. But these last two, I'm fairly sure, I think the last one I'm going to show you is more expensive. I'm pretty sure I've spent more money on it. I know it's more valuable, but I'm pretty sure I spent close to the same amount on this album here, which is a copy of a 180-gram vinyl copy of Van Morrison's Astral Weeks, one of my favorite albums of all time, one of the greatest albums of all time. And I bought it brand new, brand spanking new. I broke the seal on it and everything. I got the video of that online. It's phenomenal. 180-gram vinyl, one of the greatest albums of all time. And last but certainly not least, drum roll, Fleetwood Mac's Rumours, 1977. This is an original pressing, 1977 original pressing. And when I say original pressing, I mean it was the first pressing they did. They pressed a certain amount, however many, you know, a million or whatever it was, the first pressing in 1977, and then the record exploded, and then they pressed however many throughout the rest of 77. This was one of the first batches, which is cool, or at least that's what I've learned online. It's been blaked, and for people that have never seen a blake before, beautiful. This is in, I'll take the blake off. This is still in the shrink wrap. It is in mint condition, not near mint condition. Still in the shrink wrap. That the only place it's been broken is right split down the seam, so you can pull the record out. You can see that where it's like that, but the yeah, still in the original shrink wrap. Whoop, bumped into the tripod. But yeah, that's Fleetwood Mac Rumors. It's got the lyric sheet here. You see, with all those bunch of cool photos on there. Oh my God, Stevie Nicks, is she not one of the most beautiful women of all time, or what? Whew. But yeah, some pretty cool pictures. And if you think about it, you know, the album's called Rumors, and you got pictures like that of people whispering in people's ears, and you know, that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, Christine McVie. One of the greatest albums of all time. It's easily in my top 3, and depending on the time of day you ask me, it could be my #1 favorite album of all time. It's up there with Astral Weeks and Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street and Highway 61 Revisited. I mean, this is, as far as, you know, pound for pound, every single song on this album is a hit. I mean, really, they did an absolute amazing job. And I'm very, very honored to own a mint 1977 original pressing. This is without a doubt my most valuable and most expensive record I bought. And I actually got it for cheaper than I probably should have, because the bidding on eBay ended at like 2 or 3 a.m. and I tend to stay up late, so that's good for me. And so I was able to bid throughout the night without really anybody bidding against me. Which was cool, and I ended up winning it. And again, I don't remember what I paid. Like I said, I don't really think about that kind of stuff, but I know it wasn't cheap, but I'm still very glad to own it. So yeah, those are my, that is Jeff's $1 million thread. Very cool. I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. I know I did. I had a great time and a beautiful, beautiful time of year. Santa Claus brought me everything I wanted. I got some book. I got a lot of stuff, but like, here's a book I'm reading right now, With the Old Breed. It's by Eugene Sledge. He was in World War II at Okinawa and Peleliu. Really, really cool. I got On the Road by Jack Kerouac. Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace. A couple of things I got, but yeah. Hope everybody had a beautiful New Year's, safe New Year's, and hope everybody has a beautiful, and I'm wishing everybody a beautiful 2012. Thanks for watching.